Hello, I'm reading Evie. Today I'm going to talk about The Ghost Who Wanted Revenge by Bobbi Holmes. It is number 4 in the Haunting Danielle series that I've been reading. It's a short summary. With his dying breath, Studar Gusarov, you think I know how to pronounce it after listening to the book, but all, named his killer, Danielle Boatman. That's the last name. Oh, okay. I thought it was Bodeman, Bodeman. It's Boatman. Danielle had a score to settle with Gusarov, but murder him, never. Proving to the police she is innocent is the least of her problems. She has an angry spirit to contend with, the ghost of Gusarov, and he's out for revenge. He was pretty annoying this whole book. I would be too, if I thought somebody killed me. The story starts off with Danny possibly meeting a Mrs. Anderson for a piano. Sounds like a setup because they never showed. I was right. It was. Yeah, so she was there for like a few hours for some reason. Just basically enjoying the view in the backyard. Turns out there is a family named the Andersons who lived there, but they were on vacation or something. And had no communication with Danielle or Danny. So somebody set her up, and they set her up for his murder, as the plot suggests. Thankfully, Joe saw Danny at the Andersons, and that cleared her for his murder. So this man is also, if you watched my last video, The Ghost Who Wasn't, he's the one who kidnapped Lily, and who had her tattooed, and was pretending for her to be his niece. Darlene, I think, was the one involved in killing her husband. She's kissing Brian at the funeral and saying that once Danny is in prison, they could be together. Okay, it did seem like for a little bit Darlene didn't kill her husband, but I don't know who they are right now. Oh, yeah, so it got into the mind of a couple of the bad guys. And hello, Cora. And so for a second I thought that maybe she wasn't the one who killed him. And then Darlene was murdered. So I was like, maybe she's not the one who killed him then. Will, Danny's guest, might be Isabella's dad. Brian is now the lead suspect for Darlene's murder. How the turntables. Which, if you've seen The Office, you know that phrase. If you haven't seen The Office, I suggest watching it. The US version. I haven't seen the UK version. So, Darlene was the one who did shoot her husband, after all. Apparently she wanted to be an actress, and she put her acting skills to use, and mimicked Danny's voice, wore contacts to match the eye color, I almost said hair color, and yeah, and even threw in a bit of, oh, I'm pregnant, and, well, she didn't say I'm, obviously, because Danielle, she was pretending to be Danny. But, yeah, basically pretended to be pregnant, too. Not to the whole town, but just to her dying husband. So that was weird. But, yeah. So, obviously, I think it was the cause for, like, money and everything. Obviously. I thought I mentioned Sam earlier. So, Lily, due to what happened last book, had to do some treatment. It was like twice a day she had to do something. Change out, it wasn't the bandages. I think she had to change out, like, I don't remember, but whatever. So she had a nurse handy and a night nurse, and Sam, I think, was the night nurse, the new one. So she ended up in her previous job stealing pills, and the corporation involved with, but they were all also involved in the murder of what's his face, the guy who I read in the plot. Anyways, so they blackmailed her and told her to steal Danny's phone that was used to text Joe. So yeah, they messaged her, or no, they called him. I'm guessing Darlene was the one that called him. Also, I'm out of notes, so it was very short, just 9 notes. Darlene, I guess, is the one that called him, pretending to be Danny again, and told him to get over there she's scared. So he did. It didn't work out so well for him. He got attacked. So did Danny, but he got the worst of it. And he got into the hospital, and he was fine. But the bad guys, also, one of the bad guy also did get into a coma. I think he lived. Yeah, they both lived. So, that was weird. That was fun. And in fact, the bad guys, I can't remember their names, but I don't know that it was ever really mentioned. I think it was maybe once or twice. They're in the book that I'm reading now. So, that'll be fun. Anyways, I will hopefully finish the 5th one soon. I just started it the other night, and I haven't really read it due to the holiday week. I haven't really been reading books a whole lot, or listening, I should say. But maybe I'll get back in the reading mood. We'll see. We shall see. It's a pretty long series to go, so my notes may not also be that long, being like 38 books. So, if you read it, let me know. And if you didn't, you should read it. Bye!